Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, but we're going to talk about Money in the Bank 2023. It was a pretty good show. It was a very entertaining show, in my opinion. And you know what? WWE has done a damn good job doing these international shows. In my opinion, what they should do is probably just have the big four in the U.S. and all the rest have it in a different country. That seems pretty damn cool. Because the Castle was great. Backlash couldn't have been any better. And this show continues that trend.
And the one in Canada too. What was it?
Oh yeah, true. The one with in Montreal. That is
yeah,
true. That's
yeah,
true.
yeah,
Forgot about
yeah.
that one too. They've all been great. They've all been
But which one was it? I can't remember.
that's the one where Sammy's Elimination Chamber. No, Chamber. Yeah. And the good thing is that it seems like all these countries they do appreciate that WWE goes to their city. It's not like going to any other one of these shows here in the States or go to Cleveland and it's like, yay.
Because nobody wants to go to Cleveland.
Nobody, not even on vacation. Like the great Joachim Noah would have said. But anyways, yeah, so the first match, they actually started with a banger. They started with the men's Money in the Bank. I thought this should have been probably the main event, but hey, it was a good change of pace. What you think about this one?
It was a great match, honestly. I really enjoyed it. I thought they started with a banger. Like you said, it could have been the main event realistically because of how it was. However, in order for it to have been the main event, you should have had somebody else winning, which would have gotten a bigger reaction, and it would have been LA Knight in that case. But hey, it's okay. We got our boy Damian Priest winning, so
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I can kind of understand. Honestly, like I said, my favorite, if I said in the predictions, which by the way, our predictions this time were kind of all over the place. So I gotta admit this one, but it makes me happy because it means that we got surprised, and I love that. I love that. But to be honest with you, it's like I said, I thought that LA Knight was gonna win, but Damian Priest was kind of my sentimental favorite. Like I thought he would have. I really wanted him to get over. I think he's much better than when he started in WWE. His character's been great, and I think this was kind of a way to reward him for the great showing in Puerto Rico. Because honestly, without him, that show would not have been anywhere near how it came out. He controlled the match with Bad Bunny. He made Bad Bunny look like $1 million. Yeah, no, and he was able to lose that match, but still look strong. Like it didn't make him look weak. Bad Bunny looked like $1 million. So hey, you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy about that. You know, that was really good. That was really good. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, but going to the match, one cool thing I liked about this time. This is one of the few times, and it's going to apply to the women's match too, that I genuinely, whenever they do these false capturing the briefcase.
The briefcase.
Yeah, it's one of the few times that I've been on kind of on the edge of the chair, like wait.
Whenever Pete Dunne,
bro, I was gonna say that because he was there for a little bit. He was there for a minute. I was like, wait a minute. But the only reason I thought he wasn't gonna win was because it took a little bit of time, and the match was like kind of halfway there. It was a little bit too short for it to end that quick. Yeah. But honestly, he looked credible. You're like, oh damn, he had
that moonsault from the top of the ladder.
Yes.
Even it came out way better than AEW because AEW they be taking like 20 minutes just to like set up the whole thing and then jump. So
and somebody would have ended up with like the 35 staples or something.
Yeah, definitely.
or broke on an ankle or something.
Yeah, man, Pete Dunne looked great, man. Honestly, I'm happy that you know what I mean. He showed up and showed out. I hope that
he was in his homeland, bro. He was in his homeland.
Yeah, that is true. I hope they change his name, man, to Pete Dunne. I keep calling him Pete Dunne. Hey, to me, he's Pete Dunne. In my heart, he's Pete Dunne. So we're gonna stay like that.
Well, they've kind of done the same thing as they do with Mitchin, which is like it's Mia Yim, then it's Mitchin, then it's Mia Mitchin Yim.
No, but
like,
ever since
go back and forth. But with Pete Dunne, I've seen him put Pete Butch Dunne on the marquee. Real? Yeah, I've seen him do it a few times, and I'm like, why are we like make up your damn mind?
Just be Pete Dunne.
Exactly.
That's what we need.
Yeah, but that was good. The Ricochet. No, actually, the Logan Paul. Logan Paul, honestly, he's earned my respect. The kid has been doing really good. He's been taking a lot of risks that he probably shouldn't take.
Bro,
He's
that frog splash outside
yes,
of the ring, that hurt me.
yeah.
Like that took my air out, bro. Like whenever he hit that, I was like, "Oh my god, bro!" I
Oh
felt
yeah.
my ribs just cracked in that very moment.
Yeah, but he's earned my respect, man, and he's doing things the right way. It seems like he takes risks, but he's not reckless about it either.
Yeah,
That like it makes sense, and that's the good thing about him being in WWE. Because if we would have been in AEW, we would have ended up in a wheelchair or something like that. I think because I mean they wouldn't have known what to do with the guy. But I'm really happy that that he's been doing really good. And the one thing is, I almost with him it's weird because I thought he was going to be one of the favorites, but I didn't really see him during the match.
bro. Everybody hated him.
Yeah, but during the match, you could almost tell that he wasn't going to win. He was
Yeah,
just
no,
there
no,
to
no,
do
no.
spots and do
Yeah,
his thing, which is
yeah,
fine. I mean, that's
yeah.
okay. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, I have no problem at all with that. But
Let's
but it
hold
was a
up.
good showing. Yeah.
Let's bring up the spot that he had with Ricochet.
Yo, the
Whenever
Spanish Fly.
Ricochet hit him with the Spanish fly, bro, that was a botch.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that started as a botch, and then Ricochet, some way, somehow, he was able to come up with the Spanish fly out of that. But realistically, man, if those tables would have never been there, that man could have died.
But Ricochet is an absolute master.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
guy, I don't know how he controls his body in the air. It's insane.
yeah.
Like this guy's just crazy. He's probably the best
Anybody
high flyer there
else
is
who
anywhere.
would have landed on their head, he was able to kind of like move his head that he landed on his shoulder, which I was very
What do you
impressed
mean with
with the
Logan Paul?
Spanish fly. Not yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Whenever he was doing
It,
the Spanish fly,
I don't
bro.
know if it was just me. I'm just imagining it, but it almost seemed like Ricochet tried to protect Logan Paul and put him in his chest so he didn't hurt himself. That's what
I
it
mean,
seemed to me.
maybe.
Which
You know what I
probably, I mean,
mean? Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
these wrestlers. I mean, he's like, oh, crap! This guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill the guy
Because
either.
that was kind of ugly, like how they landed on the rope and then the ladder kept moving the rope, up and down. So that's what mainly happened there.
Well, but then again, there's WWE again putting a high spot with somebody that can do it and somebody that could actually make the right decision and the right time if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
So I think, I mean, to me, that deserves all the respect in the world. We had Santos Escobar. He looked cool.
Hey, his outfit looked dope, bro. Come
Yeah, I was a
on,
little
man.
confused because I thought he was trying to be Zorro or Robin or something. But the whole thing, I was like, why is he dressed up like Zorro? You know, like,
Oh, he meant. Oh, come on, man. He needed the hat for that. Nah, but like the
that is true.
Azteca, painting and paint and things like that. That was dope, bro.
You know who he should come dressed up one day? The problem is they're not going to do it. Of Namor. The problem is now he's probably canceled, but it would have been cool if he would have done that. I think he
would've
could pull
been
it
dope.
off. I think he could pull it off.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, wait. Why would he get canceled for that?
No, because isn't he canceled? Tenonk, whatever his name is.
Nah,
Yeah, I thought he
no,
had some kind of charges or something like that.
no.
Yeah, he
That's
did, yeah.
Kang.
No, the other, him too. It was the other day. It was like
Oh
last
yeah,
week.
but apparently that shit was fake or
Okay,
something like
good,
that. Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I
yeah.
hope so. I hope so because
Yeah, they
that
better
guy's
not.
really
They
good.
better not cancel him yet.
Oh hell no, hell no, hell no. The other thing is LA Knight, which was everybody's favorite to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I loved was that spot where all of a sudden everybody's coming in the ring, and he's just like wham, everybody, and he was
I
just.
thought he was gonna win, bro. At
It
that
looked,
point,
but it looked so good. He looked so dominant. I
Yeah.
was like, damn.
why didn't they just have him win, bro?
I mean, I don't know. I
Like
don't know.
realistically, like that's the biggest question. Like we
To-
have to answer this by the end
Well,
of this part.
Well, actually, I'll go into it right now. At least what my theory is, I think it's just that they don't know if he's over or his catchphrase is over. The whole yeah, let me talk to you. Hey,
Bro.
listen. There's a big difference between actually being over. For example, Fandango. When Fandango used to come out, everybody used to do the damn little Fandango thing. He wasn't really over. The dance was over. So maybe WWE's trying to test it. And now he passed the test. So that doesn't mean he's not going to have a title shot. That doesn't mean he's not going to do something. Plus the fact, I think he turned babyface. So you
so?
want a heel to have, it seems like it, because everybody loves the guy. Like they have no choice. I don't think they have any choice to turn him babyface.
He could be an arrogant babyface, I guess.
He could do
Tweener?
it. Yeah, he could do
Tweener?
it. He's done it before.
like what would it be?
Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, but like I said, I think it may be that. plus the fact I think they're, like I said before, I think they're rewarding Damian Priest. Plus, I do think that they want to further the whole
And Balor thing.
Finn Balor and whatever, because as we're gonna talk about a little bit later, the bloodline thing seems to be finally getting to its end, or at least very close to. At least a story of how the story of how all their interactions, the whole family thing.
The best thing we've gotten in the past 20 years.
Yeah, but at some point it's got to stop.
Yeah.
But
we'll get to that point.
But yeah, but yeah. Then so and then we had Damian Priest win the Money in the Bank.
He did kind of like
he did look good. He did look good.
He botched that. I think it was Falcon Arrow.
Yeah, but come on, man.
But
how are you not going to? Like, think about it for a second. How are you not? He's on a damn ladder,
bro. Nah, you gotta go with it. You should be fine.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's that's probably super hard to pull off, bro.
I know.
Super hard to pull off. Yeah, even Seth Rollins. In fact, I don't think even Seth Rollins would have been able to pull it off because he's probably not strong enough. He's not big enough.
No.
Because I don't know if you saw Damian Priest this time. It seems like he went to the same place Roman Reigns and LeBron James went in Miami.
To like bulk up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because and it wasn't legal, probably.
It's not like he bulked. Yeah, it's not like he bulked up. It's more like he toned.
Bro, did you see it? No, he bulked up. His arms look much bigger than they did.
Nah, the dude that looked like the dude that looked like that bulked up was Mustafa Ali, bro.
Yeah,
I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
No. I forgot to mention that from the NXT event. Whenever he had that tight ass referee shirt, I'm like, yo, his arms look bigger than his body, bro.
Well, but also remember, in NXT, he may look bigger than he did in the main roster just because of contrast. Because over there, the guys aren't that big. Like, look at Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin over there looks like almost like Omos.
Yeah. And the camera, I think it has to do with the camera too, because it's more up close. So
yeah. So that could be it. You know, it's kind of like an AEW. Any of these big guys goes, like, for example, over there you have Jack Swagger. He looks like a freaking giant, and in WWE he's just another guy.
Yeah.
So I mean that could also be. It could just be a little bit of contrast, which is fine. But I'm glad at least he's doing something. He's doing the most interesting things he's done in a while, as well as Baron Corbin. Which Baron Corbin, honestly, he's killing it over there. Yeah. I got to give him super credit for that.
I can't wait to tune in on Tuesday to see what happens.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm happy that at least, hey, our guy from the Homeland won. I think and also another thing that I may want to put into that is, remember, Roman just beat Pedro Morales' record, so it would almost make sense to have another Puerto Rican get the heavyweight champion, so we can have that another Puerto Rican on there. It would be fitting
on the championship list, right? Not on the 1,000 days.
Yeah, not on the 1,000 days. I don't think anybody's gonna do 1,000 days. I don't think even Roman should be doing it at this point. But anyways, that's a whole other point. But what score do you give it out of 5? How many stars do you give it?
I'm gonna give it 5.
5.
It was a solid match. Honestly, the most entertaining Money in the Bank in like the past 3 years. On my part, especially mainly because everybody was able to shine. Like, and on top of that, there wasn't really like, to us, we had our favorite, you know what I mean? But like, there wasn't really any heavy favorites. Like, for example, in the past couple of years, you had Brock Lesnar in the match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
it was unpredictable. It was unpredictable.
You've had John Cena. Yeah. Like, obviously that was way back then, but yeah, it was unpredictable, and that was great. Honestly.
Yeah. And basically most of the guys were mid-carders. Which is great too, because they're using what Money in the Bank should be used for is to elevate somebody to that next level. It's like, hey, here's your graduation, let's go. So all right, I actually give it a 4.5, just because there were some botches here and there, maybe some unnecessary things, but all in all, I think it was a great match. It was fantastic. It was really good.
I mean, you could give it 5 only for this pay-per-view. It doesn't mean like it's like.
I'll still give it a 4.5.
All right, I tried, guys. I tried.
All right. So next match, we had the women's tag team match. We had Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan against Shayna Baszler and your girl Ronda Rousey.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Why did Ronda Rousey come out with Oh my God, Brandon brought it up
It
to
was
me
Majin
earlier.
Buu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I used to watch this whenever I was growing up every day at 3 o'clock. Like, why the fuck is this out here again? Like,
Hey, Damian Priest was dressed up as Skeletor, but it looked badass though. I gotta give him credit.
yeah, his looked dope.
That looked cool. That looked cool.
But anyways, this match was a flop. Like realistically, I skipped like 75% of the match until the very unexpected happened. Because Liv Morgan was getting her ass whooped the whole match.
Yeah. Well, but before you go to the ending, honestly, I don't. It was not a great match. It was not a good match, but it was better than I thought it was going to be.
It was like instead of being a one, it was like a 1.5.
Yeah,
Nah,
it was a little bit. It was,
matter of fact, the ending made it a 2. There
yeah,
we go. There we go.
and that's what I liked. It was very unexpected. I
That
loved what
was
they did. I
wild.
was like, you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah, that
That
was
was pretty
wild.
good. Why? Because they turned a match that was literally an. It would
An
have been in any
afterthought.
other situation an afterthought or an almost unwatchable match.
Yeah,
It turned into an actual thing, and it's like, oh, this is actually important.
yeah.
Oh, look at what happened. And now we have Raquel and Liv do their own thing.
It was crazy. Like,
And
I
now we
was
have
not
Shayna
expecting
and
Yeah.
Shayna and Ronda.
And Ronda.
Which actually there's rumors saying that Ronda's going to leave WWE really soon, and apparently this is
Yeah.
what her final feud's going to be, which would be fitting to be Shayna. So and have
Well, she
Shayna
was
whoop her ass.
originally part of the 4 horsewomen for at UFC or whatever. Whenever they got brought up in the black and gold, remember?
Yeah, because it was her, it was them two, Martina Shafir, and somebody else that I completely forgot.
Yeah. So
But Marina Shafir, she was the one that did that promo in AEW. That was
I was about to say
so
she's
bad.
she's in AEW right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
She should just not.
But what
cut
she's saying,
promos,
it was
bro.
like, I'm the problem, but you're the problem. We're all the problem. I'm a problem. And I'm like, why are you doing that? What is wrong with you, dude? What is wrong with you? But anyway, yeah, but honestly, like even you were saying, it was a pretty boring match. It wasn't great, but the ending was surprising,
Amazing.
and I like that. It was entertaining, which all of these international shows have been. They've been fun.
Yep. Yep.
It's like AEW wants to be a steak. Sometimes they overcook it. Sometimes they undercook it. Sometimes it's just right. With WWE, is more like getting a gourmet burger, right?
That's a fact.
It's not necessarily the best meal on the planet, but
It's
you're
like
gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy
Foot
it.
Rockers.
Well, no, better. Bex Prime or something like that.
In-N-Out?
Here, that'll kill. No, hell no. In-N-Out
What?
sucks.
What a burger?
Whataburger's pretty good. Better than that, but I'd probably go
Five
Five
Guys?
Guys. I like
Pause.
Five Guys, bro. No, damn, that sounded really
You-
bad. Sounded really,
Hey, yo,
like the
this man
restaurant, the
sucks.
restaurant, the restaurant, the restaurant. God dang. Big pause, damn it. But anyways, man, Vince McMahon just got excited. But anyways, let's see. So, what's your final score for this match?
Final score for this match. I'm still gonna go with a 2.
2? I agree. I'm giving it a 2 also. This one we also missed our prediction.
Yeah, it was literally like Liv Morgan getting her ass whooped the whole time, and then Raquel getting a random pop, and then whenever Ronda was about to put it away, right, then Shayna Baszler came out and then just attacked Ronda, like, which was the most randomest thing. I was just like, "Hey, yo, what?" But it was great. You know what
And
I mean?
now
It
I
was
want to
great.
find out why she did that.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
first time I've actually been interested in what either one of them
You imagine
has
now-
going to do in the last year, in us like 2 or 3 years.
Now Shayna is gonna be a baby face or something like that.
Possibly.
So that would be great.
Yeah, I'd be all right. I'd be all right with that. But anyways, the next match is the Intercontinental Championship match with Gunther against Matt Riddle.
This was a good
Your,
match.
your
Well,
favorite wrestler in the world.
Stop it. This was a good
Come on,
match.
man.
Though. Like, honestly, Gunther showed up, showed out, whooped ass. Bro, he had an answer for everything that Riddle was giving him. And it was great, honestly. Like, it was low-key great.
Brutally honest with you, the match wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to be a
What?
banger of a match. No, I thought it was going to be a banger of a match.
Well, it was more like dominant.
Yeah, and I didn't necessarily want that. When Gunther's involved, I'm expecting just them going at it. Kind of like
Yeah.
when with that Sheamus and Drew McIntyre match. Basically every match he has. The Ilya Dragunov ones. It's just great. You're just seeing great wrestling, and these guys just like you're like, oh my god, they're gonna die.
I
And
think
you,
they did it that way just because of the ending.
yeah, which would make sense. Which makes sense. Honestly, the match was just a way to get to the end of the match.
Yeah,
What
yeah, yeah.
happened.
Realistically,
That's all it was.
That's
Yeah,
what it was.
it was basically the same thing as with Ronda and Shayna. Same exact thing. The match just had to happen so that they can tell a little story there.
Yeah.
By the way, do you think there's a little bit of an influence from the whole bloodline thing? Because it seems like now they're trying to copy that with everybody.
With
Where
what do
you
you
have
mean?
kind of a match that's not amazing, but then you have a bunch of stuff happen afterwards that's actually more important than the match. Because we had that happen 3 times in this pay-per-view, and there was only what 7 matches.
It could be realistically. I don't know though, because like it's kind of hard to tell. To be honest with you,
Okay. Yeah,
I can't really give you an answer right now.
yeah, but I think it could be. It could be. But anyways, so this match, like I said, to me it wasn't that amazing. I did like the chops to Riddle's foot. Who does that? Like, who
Yo, that
in
was
the
so
right
random.
mind? Who does
Yeah,
that?
that was so random, bro. I was just like, what?
Why?
And then Michael Cole making it a huge deal. Oh my god! Oh my god! And then he put him into submission, and then Riddle instantly tapped out.
Well, but I like that too because it gave it a little
Yeah.
bit more realism too. Because if he did have a mess up ankle, and he's an MMA also, he's an MMA fighter. So if you're in a submission you can't get out of, you got to take an L.
Realistically, if he really wanted to, he could have snapped his leg. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Well, but that's why it makes more sense. Yeah, but that's why it makes even more sense. Yeah, for him to tap out even quicker.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, he's gonna break my leg. So, yeah,
My leg.
yes. Then then Drew McIntyre, your boy, shows up after being in hibernation for about 4 months. He's back.
I love the fact that I think it was Michael Cole that said, and to all the rumors that Drew McIntyre was done with WWE, they're all wrong, blah, blah, blah. I like that they did that. You know what I mean? So I think that's great. I
Yeah,
think
addressing the dirt sheets.
yeah. So realistically, I never thought that Drew McIntyre was going to leave. Why? Like, WWE is probably like the best thing that he's gotten. Unless like he goes to AEW and then he just.
But you know
turns
why?
into-
You know why I could have possibly seen him go because he's done it before, and he's actually made more money when he does that, and he's literally turned around his whole character. So why can't he do it again? Now even more. Now he's even a bigger name than he was before. So you can see him not just going to maybe doing a couple of shows for AEW. But I could see him going to Japan and going to like a G1 tournament or something, which would be absolutely amazing. He would kill it over there. I could see him going to England, spending a few weeks over there. I could see him going to, like I said, AEW or even within the Ring of Honor system. doing
NXT.
something.
Sorry, no, I'm playing.
No, and then just doing a bunch of random indie shows, and just doing them on weekends, and the rest of the week just going home to his family. It wouldn't be shocking for me to see that. I think he could very well do that. But I'm glad he's back. I think he's necessary. I think he's needed right now, especially when you need a baby face that's better than Cody Rhodes.
Oh, facts. I was very surprised about Gunther's approach. I thought whenever he kind of like extended his hand, I really thought that he was gonna like offer to shake his hand, like, "Hey, welcome back" or something like that. But like, I'm just like, wait, he's a heel, so then he ended up pushing him. He ended up mean mugging him. So I was like very surprised by that. You know what I mean?
And they ended getting that Glasgow kiss. That headbutt does look vicious. That looks worse than the Claymore. The Claymore just looks like he's gonna just drop dead or something. It looks like somebody out of a like a 16-bit video game, just like bump. But that headbutt looks pretty brutal. Like if he makes a mistake, bro, somebody's gonna bleed big time.
Yeah, no,
So you get knocked out. Yeah. So this match, what score do you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
Okay.
That's it. I can't give it any more because like Riddle didn't have much offense. Realistically, it was more like it was a good match on Gunther's end because of we just saw him whooped his ass. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. To me, it's a 3 because of the Drew McIntyre thing. If the actual match to me is a 2. It was it wasn't anywhere near what I expected the match to be. But the whole Drew McIntyre thing made sense. As a package, the whole thing ended up being okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was there. It's something that seemed necessary, I guess.
That is true.
Next match. Your boy, the greatest wrestler
Stop.
on planet Earth.
Stop.
The one,
Stop.
the only, Dominic Mysterio.
You know
versus
what? I'll
Cody
take
Rhodes.
it over Cody Rhodes.
Versus Cody Rhodes.
This match, people were hyping this match up on Twitter. I was like, what? Were we watching the same channel? Were we watching the same cock on TV or something like that?
Bruh. Pause.
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 but like, dude, like, this was not a good match.
No.
I don't understand why people were like, "Oh my god!"
It wasn't
everything that Cody Rhodes does is just like.
See, it wasn't a good match. It wasn't a bad
Wow.
match. It was just a match. It seems like something you would have seen on Raw, like literally.
That's all it was.
At of the 8 o'clock hour of Raw, like that second hour where nobody watches.
Oh wait, 9 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock to us is starting the show. So yeah. No, but like realistically, I paid little attention to this match. Like I was watching it, you know what I mean? But it was more like, okay, meh. Like you said, this could have been on any show. This could have been on a house show. Like realistically, this wasn't important.
It was just a match.
The funniest thing was actually like Dominic just running away and then Cody Rhodes just chasing him. And
Why?
it kind of reminded
Why?
me of John Cena whenever he would chase the heels and things like that. But then John Cena would like have like 10 minutes of getting his ass whooped, and then you know what I mean. But like the funniest part would have been, it was whenever he took off the vibranium wrist brace.
That's miraculously healed.
So the doctors told us that he was clear. He finally took it off.
That was Shuri. She did it for him. She did it.
I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like this was
Straight
corny.
from Wakanda, made in Wakanda.
Yeah, this was corny. I mean, the match. I don't have anything else to say about the match.
The only
Rhea looked great.
Rhea looked
Dominic
awesome, bro.
looked dope with his outfit.
And Cody was Cody.
Yeah, that's all it was. And then, like, realistically, the only thing that catchy that Cody Rhodes has is his fucking music. That's it.
Whoa. No, I did like the part where Dominic was gonna do the 619 and Rio was like, I was like, that was I popped. I started laughing. I was like, that was hilarious. Yeah. But it was the slowest 619.
Bro, he's always done them so slow.
Oh my god.
It's because he's so yeah, man. He needs to stop that, bro.
Bad.
Yeah,
it was like, so bad. I'm like, what?
Even Wade Barrett says something about it. He's like, yeah, not anything like his father's.
Exactly. And you know that Wade Barrett puts over the heels big time.
Yeah.
So
Wade Barrett is actually
awesome.
Great on commentary.
He's fantastic.
Can we just get Wade Barrett and Pat McAfee, please?
Ooh, that'd be cool. Cool.
Even though
actually I'd be happy having Cody Graves and Barrett. I wouldn't mind necessarily.
Oh wait, that was Corey Graves whenever Pat McAfee was making fun of him, right?
Yeah.
Like you remember, right? Like one of the pay-per-views whenever was it WrestleMania whenever Pat McAfee came back?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, bro. Random.
So and then the other thing is, so Cody miraculously healed from his whole ordeal with Brock, right? He had a broken wrist. and he healed in no time.
Yeah, he
How
was
long, bro? How long did it take Alex Caruso to come back from his broken wrist after that bum Grayson Allen almost killed him? How long did it take him? Almost half a damn season.
That's a basketball reference, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, and if you don't know, watch. I don't even know if I should tell you to watch the Bulls or not. It's depressing.
Just hey, if you're gonna watch anything about the Bulls, check out Chicago Bulls Central. Check out our boy Hayes.
Hey, show the shirt. Show the shirt.
There it goes.
That's what's up. Yeah, the best NBA blogger there is. Period.
Facts.
Yeah. So what do you give this? Oh, we had no Brock either.
Nah, I was surprised about that.
It's like,
I really thought that he was gonna show up.
yeah, that was kind of bad. That was really bad. So what score do you give this match?
A 1. Nah, I'm gonna give it a 2 just because. I'm gonna give it a 2 because of the visuals of Rhea Ripley and then Dominic, how they look dope. Honestly, so
Hey, Dardo Silva. Hey, what's up, man?
So yeah, man.
Thanks for watching.
Other than that, nothing else happened, to be honest with you. So it's just kind of like a middle of the pay-per-view match. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To me, I honestly give it a 1.5. 0.5 for the match and 1 for Rhea.
5.5.
That was it. 0.5 for the match and 1 for Rhea. That's it.
Okay.
Because the match was terrible. The match,
I like her hairstyle.
yeah, she looked awesome, bro. She looked awesome. I gotta give her credit. Like even my wife, when she saw her, she was like, "Damn, she looks cool."
Yeah,
She
she
looked
looked badass.
whole-
She looked badass.
Yeah, she looked awesome. Then we had a section there with John Cena that he showed up for whatever random reason. We still don't know. I guess just to hype the crowd, and it took like 45 minutes.
Bro, he came out to announce that WrestleMania was going to be in
No.
UK.
He said that they're gonna try to do it, and that WWE doesn't want to. But do you guys want? Like, I want to bring WrestleMania to London. He never said that it was going to happen. They never, because normally they would have released the logo and all that stuff. It was kind of more like a tester, I guess, just to kind of tease people that it may happen.
Let's see. Temperatures in UK during April.
Bro, he's done it in New York
Average. Yeah, but that was
at an
indoor.
outside stadium.
No.
It was a giant stadium, bro.
No.
It was.
It's about 54 degrees there.
Yeah, but it was a giant stadium. WrestleMania 29 had John Cena versus The Rock. Once in a lifetime. That happened twice.
WrestleMania 29.
I mean, unless it's not open, unless it's not unless it is a closed
East
stadium.
Rutherford, New Jersey.
Yeah, giant stadium.
What stadium was it? It doesn't say. Keep going.
I think it's
MetLife
Stadium.
MetLife Stadium.
Yeah, there you go. See, is it open or not?
I'm gonna
Check to
find
see.
out. Yeah, I'm finding out. Yeah, it's open. It's a baseball
Yeah.
stadium.
See, I told you. No, it's not baseball. It's football. It's the Giants.
Oh, my fault, bro. Sorry, I saw MetLife and then I'm thinking it's Mets.
The Mets.
The Mets. They stink.
No, that's in Brooklyn. I don't know. Whatever.
Anyways.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But she showed up, which was cool. I mean, he had kind of a good pop and everything. But then he kept on talking, and I'm like,
And then they
Get
were
to the
like,
point.
"Hey, we had to send out Grayson Waller." So
for whatever random reason, why Grayson?
like, bro.
Why Grayson Waller?
This
Why?
man's jeans were tighter. Yo, this man's jeans were so tight that it looked like a priest, bro.
Terrible, absolutely terrible. But anyways, hopefully, I don't know. Like I said, I give this no score because I don't know. I'm
Nothing
still
happened.
confused.
So
I'm still
like-
confused. It's just there.
Potentially, WrestleMania may be in the UK at some point.
Yeah, which would be
That's
cool.
what-
Would be
yeah,
cool.
would
but
be cool.
I would hate the time. 2 days in a row. WrestleMania starting like at 2:00 in the afternoon.
At 3.
Over here too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that would. I don't know.
I'll probably be watching it. You know, like at this rate.
Well, but let's see. We're actually probably gonna do a SummerSlam. We may do a live stream actually, either right after or during the show. So just keep tuned. Just stay tuned. So let me put here that there was a Olympics commercial with Roman Reigns and Paul.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
That's cool. That's cool. You know, that's a good thing. Then
now, wait, hold
oh,
on.
What?
Hold on. Now that they showed Roman Reigns in that commercial, you know what I mean? Because he's trying to get his acting together and all that stuff. He's also going to be in a movie with Aleister Black officially, which is dope. I mean, I don't know why Aleister Black out of all people, but anyways, good for them. Good for them. Now, I noticed that Seth Rollins have come out in a couple of YouTube channels, just randomly talking. He was on ESPN with Becky Lynch the other day. Then he was just on Lad Bible, which, bro, I gotta show you his video because it was kind of like cringy but funny at the same time.
Did you see the Today Show one?
No, I didn't. No.
Bro, he's dressed up in like this pink suit. He just looks so weird. I'm like,
I'm gonna check it out. I don't
Trying
have
too hard.
anything against Pink, bro.
I'm saying
at
that
least
he just
at
looks
least he's staying. He's staying
character.
to it in character, unlike Roman Reigns. Like Roman Reigns, whenever he goes,
Roman's a
to-
different thing because remember, Roman's trying to be, he's filling John Cena's shoes, and John Cena. Well, while you have other people do things like that, he's the corporate face of the company. Where he's like, if you're gonna do something big, he's the one that's gonna show up.
not Cody Rhodes.
And it may be Cody Rhodes. They may tell him put something over that damn stupid tramp stamp you have on your neck. But
the tramp stamp.
so bad. But anyways, now with the women's Money in the Bank, this was an interesting match too.
Yeah.
There were a few times they did the same thing as with the men's. There's sometimes that you thought that it could have been Bailey, it could have been what's her face, Becky, or no, Zoe Stark. Could have been her, could have been Becky. It's always going back and forth. And then Io Sky, bro, she showed out. I loved her performance here.
Io Sky did great.
Yeah, chef's kiss. She was amazing.
Yeah. She was awesome, honestly. The fact that she handcuffed Bailey and Becky Lynch together was priceless.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Well, but I like the whole thing, how they set it up. Because normally, whomever brings out a gimmick or a prop or something is the one that uses it. No, this time it was completely different. They took it, so they tied both Bailey and Becky, which had nothing to do with the whole handcuff thing.
Yeah.
And
But it was cool. It was cool. It was one way that WWE showed, like, hey, okay, so this is how we cannot have Bailey or Becky try to get the briefcase. You know,
it made sense. It made absolute sense, and it was cool. It was different, and I really didn't see anything crazy. What was that move called that Selena Vega did? I forgot the name of it. I said something about like chancla and something else, but
it's kind of like a sunset flip.
Yeah, that looked pretty damn cool.
Yeah, that was dope.
That looked awesome. That looked awesome. That looked awesome.
She looked great, honestly, during the whole match. The only person that I feel like was like should have been replaced. Sorry, bro, I dropped my cap. Should have been replaced in this match. Should have been Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus looked terrible. I'm sorry, but like everything was just way too slow for me. It just seemed like everything was just like, oh, I need help. Oh, like with every spot.
Well, I mean,
man.
granted, that's why she had Zoe Stark there, but part of it looked really bad. Like that spot where she got on the ladder. It was like in the beginning of the match where she got on the ladder, and why is she rolling up the ladder? She could just get up. Why was she rolling up? It seemed like she was using so much strength to try to like crawl up like a caterpillar or something.
Bro,
why was she doing that? Like it's like
Trish,
what are you doing?
Trish.
No,
By the
but,
way,
I can't forgive her because she knows what she's doing. She's supposed to know what she's doing. She didn't start yesterday. Been doing this for years. So how could you make? How could you make that look that bad?
Facts.
And that wasn't even like a botch. That seemed like it was planned. Like she wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, trying too hard. Trying way too hard.
Now, apparently, Lil Uzi Vert made a song, and it was about her.
About Trish Stratus?
Yeah, he also made a song about Shinsuke Nakamura. Which,
Good.
by the way, in the Money in the Banks, I forgot to say, bro, Shinsuke still has one of the dopest entrances. Like his music is dope. But
The only other
anyway,
song that I would say that is on par with that was Glorious. I used to love Glorious, bro. That song
are you
was
dead ass?
awesome. Yes, I love that.
Glorious.
Yes, it
Na,
was
na, na,
so,
na.
bro. It was so obnoxious. It just got on your nerves. You're like, oh, you're
Yeah,
gonna have to
yeah,
throw it
yeah,
again.
yeah,
Like you're like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
it just made you crawl. It
Yeah.
made your skin crawl.
Yeah,
But it
just let
worked.
me
It
know
worked.
whatever he's done. At least we didn't get too many people singing. Like whenever we get to the next match, because like man,
Oh no, but you know, in the end of the day, Io Sky wins the Money in the Bank, and I'm happy for her. She was our pick. One of the few times we actually hit it this time.
and we said Gunther was gonna win, bro.
Come on, man. That doesn't even count.
And realistically, I did say Damian Priest was gonna win.
Well, well, we both. It was
We
kind of the
both
same
said
thing. We
Damian
we
Priest.
both
We
said
wanted
that we
LA
wanted
Knight, but
that. Yeah, we want. We were
Damian
like,
Priest
yeah,
was
Damien,
gonna win.
LA Knight's gonna win, but we kind of want Damien Priest to win. So we were
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
on.
So
I mean, it's hard to go against our homeboy.
technically, like the only one that we were wrong about, well, I don't even remember if we covered it, was the women's tag match.
No, we didn't cover it, but we would have been wrong because I would have thought that it was going to be Shayna and Ronda winning.
Oh,
I would have.
that
Yeah.
should have been on the pre-show. But anyways, Io Sky winning. Congratulations, Io. You
Yes,
did
good
great.
job. Let's see what they're now. Let's see what they're gonna do with
I
her.
love her fucking entrance music, bro. Her
Oh, yeah.
entrance is so dope.
And even the way she goes back, like it.
Yeah, yeah. yeah.
I hope she gets the same shine she used to have in NXT. The next match, Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. Oh wait, we didn't give it a score. What score did you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 4.5. It was good. It was good.
Good. Yeah, I give it a 4.5 too. Not yet not out of 5, but it was right there, right there.
Yeah.
It would have been a 5 if Trish wouldn't have tried to do that little caliper thing. Like
If,
probably should have
if
taken away 2
only-
points.
If the EST would have been involved instead of Trish Stratus, it probably would.
They needed a powerhouse. I think that
Yeah.
was a mistake. They
Yeah.
should have had either, obviously Rhea couldn't have been there, but they could have had
Raquel?
like Raquel. Yeah, Raquel would have been
Yeah.
great in that spot. Honestly,
Yeah.
Raquel would have been great. Obviously, Bianca would have been amazing. In fact, even somebody like Doudrop, that she's not anywhere, but at least it's that powerhouse. She didn't have to win. We knew she wasn't going to win, but just
A
kind
girl,
of,
Dana Brooke.
no, but she's too small. Like you needed a. She could have
Yeah.
done
If
good,
it-
but
If it would have
needed
been Dana Brooke from like earlier days, you know what I mean? Whenever
she would have
was
just done
peaceful.
that. She would have just kept on doing that flip and just float away or something like that. It's like, what
Come on,
happened here? Next match was Finn Balor against Seth Rollins.
I was a little bit disappointed. I was like, I was hoping and expecting Finn Balor to win just because of the pop, bro.
Actually, forget about even Finn winning. Just the match in itself.
That's
This-
how
it
it's
didn't-
been with every Seth Rollins match so
But
far.
yeah,
bro.
but you're expecting a banger from these two.
Yeah, I mean,
because honestly, like if you're telling me, which do you think is on paper? What do you think is going to be match of the night? I would have bet on this match. Why? Because these guys are awesome in the ring, and we've
Finn did
seen them do
great.
amazing things. It wasn't a bad match, but it wasn't to the level. It almost seems like with Seth Rollins and Logan Paul. It's like, oh, look at what Logan Paul did with Roman Reigns. Oh my God, with Seth Rollins, it's going to be insane. And it was like, all right, it was
Yeah.
good, but it wasn't. It was serviceable. but it but it wasn't necessarily it's not a 5-star classic or anything like that. It's not a match that we're going to look back 10 years from now. In fact, next month we're going to forget about this match.
that is true.
That's how meaningless it was. And then to have Damian Priest randomly show up, oh, I'll do it, Bobby, and then keep on going. It's like that's what he was thinking. That's what he was saying in his brain. I heard him, but why was he there? Why was he there? Like, I don't know, to mess up Finn's moment. But why would he do that? In fact, Wouldn't he want Finn to win? And if he's really against Finn, why wouldn't he just want Finn to win? Because Seth is better than Finn, so by default, you would want him to win.
Because then you could wait.
You could
So
then
then you can cash in on
cash in on Finn.
Okay.
Be easier.
Which okay.
That would make more sense.
I was just like, wait, what? Nah, but like Finn and Seth Rollins, I feel like right now they're on even planes. Only Seth Rollins has the belt. You know what I mean?
Seth can carry the company. I don't think Finn can right now.
I don't think either of them can do it.
No,
but
Seth can. Seth can. Come on, he's done it before.
Bit.
He's done it before. He doesn't have to be Hulk Hogan. He doesn't have to be The Rock. But I mean, he can work. I mean, he could be like a Bret Hart type guy, which they give him the responsibility of carrying the company because they need some stability. They need somebody that can put up good matches, and it could be him. Decent in promos. He's getting better at media, going to different places. Like I said, even the Today Show, which is a pretty damn huge show, he went there too, and that's pretty cool.
Roman's been plenty of times. Sorry.
That's okay. It's like, oh yeah.
No, I did want to say, bro.
It's like, yeah. Well, you know what? Damian Priest ate chicken yesterday. Well, actually, Roman ate a bigger chicken yesterday. What? What?
It was actually chicken breast, white meat, bro, instead of dark meat.
Hey, you know the Rock played football in college.
Well, Roman made it to the football, to the league, to the NFL. Yeah. Well, that's factual, though. That's factual.
Goldberg made it to the NFL and has a spear, too, which looks more brutal. Yeah, but Roman Reigns does it better. What?
Yo, Roman Reigns literally in football, he deadass jumped in the air and did how he jumps, how all the Samoans, like the Usos, Solo, Jimmy, and then Roman, that they jump over the rope, to the outside. Bro, he did that to a quarterback, though. Dude, he deadass did that to a quarterback in a game. Man, whatever, bro. You just don't watch football. That's all it is. But anyway,
I don't.
Anyways, can we just please get over the fact of everybody singing over Seth Rollins' music? Like, look, I love the song, but however, bro, can we
I don't. I never liked it. I never liked it. I wanted to go back to his original song, not even the one that says "Burn It Down." I just wanted to go with the original one when he hit Roman with the chair. And it was just the metal song, and that's it. It was short. It was just short.
Bro, calm down. You look like Kevin Owens.
It bothers me. I hate stupidity. Kevin Owens, the goat. Oh.
Did you moving on to pretty much that? You know what I mean? Kevin Owens.
I didn't give it a score. I didn't give it a score.
My fault. I forgot.
Did you give it a score? No, you didn't.
3.
Okay. I give it a 2.5 because it's literally right down the middle. There's nothing special to it. No, 2.5, bro.
We're rating out of 5. 2.5. I go with 2.5 too.
There you go. So they have 5.
Yeah. So now we ended up going to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for some reason being at the stadium, just watching, and then Sami Zayn just making everything about himself and about, I'm here to just watch the match, blah, blah, blah. No one cares. Please. I want you to stay away from the bloodline. You've
Where's
been
the Rock
out.
when you need him? Where's the Rock when you need him?
It doesn't matter, bro. Like, I'm tired of you coming out every fucking time.
Sami Zayn, why are you here?
Talking about Jey Uso.
It doesn't matter why you're here.
Talking about Jey Uso. Talking about Roman Reigns. Oh, my God. You're not even in a feud with them anymore. Who cares?
I hope Jey does the right thing. And
oh, my God. He's like that psychopath girlfriend, bro. That psychopath ex-girlfriend. Like, legit. And then Kevin Owens, like, whenever he brought it up, bro, whenever Sami brought it up, Kevin Owens looked at him like this. And then he just decided to play with the crowd because
Sami Zayn's next t-shirt is gonna say "Soy la tóxica." That's what it's gonna say.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, dude. Like, cut it out, man. Stay away. You like that? You got kicked out, or you left, whatever you want to call it, and you still bring it up.
Yeah, 10 years later.
Yo no lo amo. Pero sí, en verdad lo amo. Yo, just take it to, what was that?
No, no, dijiste en verdad, socio. Mira, está ahí como, ya tú sabes, como están ahí, ya. Ya, loco. But,
But
all right,
anyways,
so
moving on to the main event. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa versus the Usos in the Bloodline Civil War. Corniest name ever. But this match was long, bro. This was like, wasn't it like almost 45 minutes?
you know the sad part is. Where's my KO shirt? Where's my KO shirt? The part that bothered me was that it was like 45 minutes and 30 minutes was a bunch of BS. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened.
The only thing that happened was
the only thing that I was expecting was for Celine Dion to show up and Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet in front of the Titanic. That's the only thing I needed. Serious, it took forever. This was longer than Lord of the Rings. I swear, why? And then, you know what? Let's go straight into the match because this is one thing that's really pisses me off.
let you have your moment. I'm gonna let you have your moment.
Yeah, well, one thing that pisses me off about their matches as of late has been all of their matches. Roman Reigns, he hit somebody. Oh, ha ha. I hit you. The guy's squirming there for like half an hour on the floor. On a normal match, they would have gotten right back up. No, they're just there on the floor. Then all of a sudden, you have then you have Jimmy hit Roman, and then he's like, yeah, doing all this stuff. Tag. Jay comes in. Solo hits him. They start looking around. It almost seemed like a video game in slow motion. It's almost like if it would have been somebody playing 2K23 for the first time in their damn life. You have two 5-year-olds playing 2K14. That's what it looks like. That's what the damn match looked like. For nothing. The match was bad. The match was honestly bad. Random moves for no reason. I did not like it. I did not enjoy it. I was like, that's it.
The outside of the table, we're just gonna fast forward, because it was 45 minutes. I don't want to look. My wife is waiting just to get water. I'm not gonna have her waiting for 45 minutes to talk about this fucking match. Realistically,
that's the wife. See, she witnessed my reaction. That is true. See, that is very true. That is very true.
Yo, it's like whenever you expect so much and then you just get disappointed. It's like I ain't even like the ending. I ain't even like the ending of winning. I to be honest with you, I probably would have taken a no DQ. I mean a DQ. It just ended in a DQ. Matter of fact, whenever Jimmy passed out, it would have probably been better, or whatever. And then like that, everybody would have been protected. But realistically, I don't know, bro. At this point, I don't know where they're going. You want this man to be the champion until next year, and I get it. It's a tag match. Really, tag matches, they really don't count.
Yeah, see, she's it was the best. She loves the Usos, which is cool. We both love.
No, and they did great, and they did great for the most part. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sí, porque ya Roman la tiene ya cansada también, which I don't blame her either, because he's kind of getting on my nerves already too.
Well, it's just
the whole thing.
I feel like it's this whole booking, bro. This whole booking, everything that goes with it.
Well, but you know what? I think the problem with Roman Reigns was right from the get-go, putting him as this immovable object, this god or whatever it is, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh wait, it's the Wizard of Oz. There's nothing behind the curtain.
Well,
that's basically what it turned into. He turned into the Wizard of Oz.
They pretty much made him a bitch.
Well,
and I'm just dude,
they turned him into the Wizard of Oz because he's nothing without the Usos. He's nothing without them.
No, hold on.
Yes.
Hold up, because the reason why I say I kind of agree with you is because of the fact is that whenever he came up, right, whenever he came back, he was a heel. He was a huge heel. Blah blah blah. He was just whooping ass. That's the Roman Reigns that we should normally get. Like I personally, yeah, like it's cool, all this bloodline storyline, all this drama and shit like that. The like my wife say, la novela. You know what I mean? But like realistically, like bro, I don't want to see this shit. I want to see him whooping somebody else's ass. I don't want to see like another movie or whatever. I just want to see a regular wrestling match. Just give me a regular wrestling match. I haven't gotten that in like when.
You know what the thing is with me. I've gone back and forth on this probably the last 4 or 5 months, especially after WrestleMania. That at this point, you know what, they should have just given Cody the damn titles.
Yeah, you mentioned that before.
Because we didn't need to do this story. We did not need the
We
titles.
didn't need the titles.
In fact, it would have made even more sense to have him not have the titles to win, maybe because of whatever interference or whatever BS you want to do. Fine, have Cody have the titles and do his thing away. And then you have Roman going for the whole, trying to keep the Usos or Solo or whomever from being the head of the table, right? That's his thing, being the head of the table. I want to be the guy. I want to be. So in this case, even if, which will probably happen, Jay against Roman and Roman's going to win for the titles, it didn't even need to be for the titles. It could have just been to be the head of the table or whatever you want to do, or just to beat Roman. Because Jay, that's my only concern. That if you have Jay win, what are you going to do with the titles afterwards? What's next for him? And that's have another feud with Roman.
Wait, if Jay wins the titles?
Yes, it's
No, but
like,
apparently, like the super rumor mill, once again after the pay-per-view,
which is always wrong.
that it is supposed to be still the plans are Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns.
No, that video
at
from that dude
WrestleMania
that
40.
took forever.
No.
No.
Besides that, besides that, like everything else, like on Twitter and things like that, which obviously take that with a grain of salt. You know what I mean?
You turn into Kevin Owens on Twitter.
Yeah.
Some random 10-year-old. I love Cody Rhodes. I don't understand. Why do people love Cody Rhodes so much? And it's like, bro, it's a 10-year-old.
I don't react that way. Okay. But anyways,
I have to prove it.
No, he doesn't. Realistically, we don't know what's gonna happen with SummerSlam and things like that. Now, I do see SummerSlam now being Roman versus Jay. It's probably gonna be for the champion. We have been predicting that for how long now?
At the very least 8 months, which by the way, we're about to hit the anniversary of the show. We got the little banner on YouTube, which is cool. But I think it's been at least a good 8-9 months. By now, I think 9 months, because we were saying 8 months like last month a bunch of times. So it's already like 9 months.
So like realistically, we already kind of like felt like this was gonna happen. I mean, to be honest with you, Jay should be the one to dethrone him.
But should he win the titles? That's the only thing.
Yeah. Because Jay's not ready for those titles. Like for the title.
The thing is,
he's gonna be a prop for like a week or 2 weeks, or if he does win it.
I would be worried. Nothing against them. What are they gonna do with him after he wins? That's what I'd be worried about. Now what? It's gonna turn into one of those like Daniel Bryan situations. No, like after we had all this pomp and circumstance, oh yeah, he won or whatever it is. Then what happens? Oh, let's have him in a feud with Kane. What?
Why?
Let's have him in a random feud with Bray Wyatt. Why? Nobody knows.
Now, I don't think Jey Uso is going to win. If he wins, it's because like Jimmy got involved or something like that, which probably will happen. Like, to be honest with you, we can predict the whole match for SummerSlam. Jimmy's going to get involved. Solo's going to get involved. Paul Heyman is going to pull something. He's going to say something, and then Roman is going to end up winning because the referee got knocked out, and
again
he woke up again, and then Roman Reigns pins, blah, 1, 2, 3, and then
why do we always have that damn spot in every Roman Reigns match?
No. Hold up. Wait for the best part. Whenever the referee gets knocked out, Roman Reigns is gonna get pinned by Jey Uso all the way up to like 20, and then. And then Michael Cole's gonna be like, "Oh my God, he could have just won. He pinned him. He pinned him.
Could you
But the ref,
imagine Jay gets up and he's like, bro, I think he's out for real. I'm like, I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, like I love Wade Barrett whenever he said, because Michael Cole brought it up this time with the oh my god, he counted to 10, this match could have been over, and Wade Barrett is like, I'm pretty sure Roman Reigns knows that there's no referee, so like it doesn't matter, bro. Like,
But those little details, little things,
yeah,
that's what Wade Barrett adds to it.
yeah,
With his credibility.
yeah.
That was smart. That was smart. But like I said, I'm tired of seeing the ref spots. I'm tired of just have a good match. Have a banger of a match. We're talking about
Like the old days,
four of the
whenever
best,
Roman used to.
four of the best guys. Four of the best guys. Well, forget about even Roman. Remember the Usos against the New Day? Those were amazing matches. I don't know, I don't care if you liked or you didn't like the New Day. They're never my favorites, but those matches were amazing. You got to give them credit. Like those were really good. Have that kind of match. It doesn't have to be that every time somebody hits the other guy, they have to start making faces and they have to start signaling. They have to start doing stuff. Why are they doing that? Why is that even a thing? It's
Besides the
a
fact that
wink.
that took an extra 10 minutes for the match to continue whenever whenever the crowd was saying, stand up if you hate Roman or something like that, and then Roman started talking back, and then that started delaying the match because of all the interactions and shit like that. You know what I mean? Which is cool. I mean, granted, like, hey, if you're there, dope. However, me watching from home, no, bro. I just want the shit to keep going, bro. Like I like, what is the point? You know what I mean? And
The
it
worst
seems
thing
like
that
I'm
could
being
possibly,
negative, but
bro,
I'm really not.
no, the worst thing that could possibly happen to you is that right before a Roman Reigns, the Usos, anything bloodline related match happens, and you're at the stadium, you gotta pee. That is the absolute worst thing that can happen to you.
Yeah, yeah, because you're gonna be waiting for 45 minutes, bro.
Yeah, your kidneys are gonna explode.
Yeah. So the one spot that kind of had me like, bro, like, why? It was whenever they Samoan spiked Jey Uso, and then Roman was actually doing the spear. Which, granted, the Samoan spike has been the most protected move I feel since a very long time ago, and they were able to kick out of it. So I was just like, I mean, granted, it took a while for them to put Jimmy on top, and then for the ref to get back in the ring, blah blah blah. Granted that, but the fact that the biggest thing about that whole segment was how Roman reacted afterwards, of how shocked he was, and then Solo didn't give a fuck. He just
He
wanted to.
disappeared. You know what he did? You know who he copied?
Wait, who disappeared?
Solo at one point. There was
No, 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 no.
during
I'm
the
talking
match.
about.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the
yeah.
end.
I'm just talking about like
okay.
I'm just talking about after that move, and then after they stacked him, and then they only got the 2 count. Roman Reigns was like frustrated. He was like almost about to cry, and then Solo was just like, "Yo, snap out of it. Let's keep whooping their ass." You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I thought that was kind of cool on Solo's part, just because it's like, bro, those are your brothers, and you're still like, bro, we have a mission. Like we have to complete the mission.
Yeah, so I don't know. All I know is that it seems like Roman Reigns has completely lost it. At least in terms of his character, he's not as strong as he used to be. Now the god bleeds, so now he can be hurt. So, and it all started obviously with the whole Sammy thing, because that match, Roman did get quote unquote hurt. Like it's like, oh, he can actually be hurt. Then you had the other match with, well, and then this match, which he didn't bleed, but metaphorically he did bleed. Like
So
he did
like,
get hurt. He can be pinned. He's not a god anymore. So now you can take him out.
so
And I
like
think it's time.
realistically,
I think it's time already to take him out. It's because it's getting to a point where they're just trying to stretch this damn story way too long.
so like realistically, how can I? So, so did you think it was the right choice? It's a yes or no question. You don't have to give me like any feedback. Just yes or no. Like, did you like the ending? Let's put it like that.
I like the ending because I wanted the Usos to win. I like the outcome of the match. I didn't like the ending.
Okay.
I would have had something else happen in that ending.
Okay.
That to me was the moment that you should have had Solo turn on Roman. That should have been it. That moment, because it's the perfect opportunity. It seems like with this story, they're saving it for what? What are they saving? Who are they saving Roman for? What are they saving this moment? What are they? Where are we going? That's my problem. I don't know where we're going, and not in a good way.
Like, what was I gonna say? If Solo would have turned, it probably would have been good for like everybody. I feel it would have been good for the Usos. It would have been good for Solo, and it would have been good for Roman Reigns. In this case, it's like, okay, hey, he got pinned. Yeah, but hey, he got pinned because Solo betrayed him or whatever. You know what I mean? And that's how he got pinned. But now it's like, yeah, he got pinned. Yes, he's human. Obviously, he's been human the whole time. But it's like, okay, so what now? Like, I get it that it's a tag match, and most of the times they really don't count the same way. Because it's not like he got pinned by one single move. You know what I mean? You get what I'm going with this.
No, it's all kayfabe,
But,
anyways.
yeah, correct. So it's like what now? I guess I think the only way. Well, let me ask this: what way do you think that they could fix this?
At this point, they just have to put Old Yeller out. They just have to put him out of his misery. It's time. It's already time. Because
Yeah, but
how long are we going to stretch this thing?
That's not gonna happen
Why not?
because
He can beat him in SummerSlam, disappear until Mania.
and then what?
Whatever you're going to do with him, he can. At that point, he can come back as a face, like I said, helping Jimmy or Jay win something or whatever it is at some point, helping Solo, well, beat Seth Rollins or something like that, and be a good guy, who would just come back as a badass or do something. Because remember, supposedly he also has some projects in Hollywood and whatever, which is fine, which I'm cool with that. But it's already time because it seems like this story has been about to end so many times. We had Drew McIntyre, we had Sami Zayn,
Yeah.
then we have him not even compete in singles matches. Then it's, let's start doing a bunch of random tag matches. So now he has the title for 375,000 days in a row. He's wrestled 10 times. Like, come on, man. Like, it gets to a point where you're like, why? Like, it's already, it's boring me, and it seems like a story that had direction, a story that it seemed like we were going somewhere, a story that to me was the best story in history. It's turning into a big disappointment. It's ending in a whimper. That's what it's ending in, and I don't like that. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
What if what Roman said after WrestleMania was right? That hey, like this is kind of like the halfway point or whatever, or like the beginning, and like what if after this it kind of turns things around?
Now, they're gonna say, how is it gonna turn around?
I mean,
what are you? Where are we? The problem is, where are we going with this? They're going to do. Okay, let's revive Roman Reigns again. Back to God mode, and then what? I was like, okay, here we go again. Like you're not gonna. Instead of the story progressing, it's just gonna regress. It's just gonna go back to square one. So then what? All of these guys showed up. Nobody can beat him, and where do we go from now? Nothing. And then it's just boring. Then at the point where actually his title, to me, I really do not care about his title. I don't care about it. Like, I don't care. If he has it or he doesn't have it, I don't care. It makes no difference to me because it's not making any difference on the TV. It's not making any difference on what I think is going to happen or whatever it is. I'm almost more interested in the one Seth Rollins has because at least it's doing something. This other one's just there. Oh, just so you could have another bill. Just go on eBay and buy 5 more. It doesn't matter. That's what it almost seems like. It's weak.
I mean, you got it out of your chest. Like, what else you want me to say at this point? Like,
No,
if I say something, this is just gonna be another 20 minutes of fucking pointless.
Tell me in a really short. How do you think they could say this?
Like the only way that this could be
Like
saved is if they go back to if Roman goes back to the actual Roman that he was whenever he came back, which I've been mentioning in the past couple of episodes. If he comes back with that ruthless aggression, with that, man, I don't care how I'm getting this dub, like, however, like, I'm gonna ground and pound you, pretty much. Like, if he goes back to that, that's gonna be the only way to kind of like revive this, kind of like take care of like everything else. Hey, if Solo betrays him, who cares? Then he whoops his ass too. Whatever, whoever gets in the way, he just goes after that, and then eventually, yes, you're gonna put him back. Like, bro, realistically, we're already halfway through the year. Well, more than halfway. We're already in July. Soon it's gonna be WrestleMania season. Realistically, like right after SummerSlam, we're almost there. You
We're
know
like
what I mean?
9 months away from that.
Yeah, but by SummerSlam, we're gonna be like what? It's 8 to 7 months, and then you're gonna have the Royal Rumble, which is gonna be the biggest pay per view. I know you're gonna have the Survivor Series and all that stuff, but Survivor Series is probably gonna be Roman versus Seth Rollins. Like realistically, you know what I mean? But what my point is that you could have him become that ruthless badass or whatever that he was whenever he came back, and then essentially you get Cody Rhodes to finish a story of Cody Rhodes beating him at at WrestleMania, and then everybody's happy, and then you can have Roman go away for a very long time or whatever. I don't see him going away after SummerSlam, to be 100% honest with you.
I mean, the other way I see it happening is obviously, so he does lose the titles somehow. That's what gives him the reason to become a Savage at that point.
Yeah, but I think you're gonna get that because of what happened after the match with how he was reacting. You know what I mean? So like you can have that. You can still have that, bro.
The only my only holdback with his ad is that
It's like
I don't think it's possible to put the toothpaste back in the tube. That's basically what's happening right now because he's been exposed. So he's not scary anymore. He's just all smoke and mirrors at this point.
but realistically, has anybody beaten him one on one?
Because he hasn't fought anybody one on one in ages.
It doesn't matter. He fought. He
doesn't
fought
matter.
Sami Zayn. He fought
That
Kevin
was like-
Owens. Has anybody beat
No,
him?
but that was
Cody
like, what,
Rhodes.
like 4
Did he
months
beat
ago?
him?
That was like 4 months
But
ago.
realistically, does tag matches really count? Like whenever it comes to things like that? No, they don't.
It does
But
count.
anyways, I'm not gonna keep going with this because I don't want to spend another 25 minutes on this live stream going over random shit that we really don't even know what's gonna happen. Right now, this is kind of like we just
It's just weird.
passed the second quarter. Okay, third quarter is gonna be SummerSlam, and we'll see what happens. But essentially, what's gonna be is Roman versus Jey Uso. Do some people see Jey Uso winning? Yes, because they want Roman to lose. But however, they did the same shit for Sami Zayn. They did the same shit for Kevin Owens, and so on and so on. And Sami Zayn had the perfect opportunity. He was the biggest baby face. He was a bigger baby face than the Usos right now.
Hey, what if they actually you know what how I think they could possibly make it work? Why don't they just make the Jay and Roman match a non-title match or a non-sanctioned match or something where the titles aren't involved? That could work because then you could still give Jay the title, Jay the win, and Roman doesn't lose the title if you want Cody to eventually beat him.
And then after that, you just have Roman get more ruthless or something like that. Because like,
No, I really don't know at this point. I just want to get to
just-
these
you're just-
SummerSlam
okay.
because I don't know. I honestly
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know. Like everything's, and that's why I get so animated a bit because I don't I don't know it in a bad way. Like it's not like oh I'm surprised because it's cool. I'm like, ugh, not good.
realistically, what WWE has done with the titles and things like that, we have been very vocal about it with the tag titles, with the unified heavyweight champions, whatever you want to call it, all that stuff. Just because, like, yeah, we have in the past many of times said that hey, we want Roman to win. I think he's the best for business. Blah blah blah. However, like, I feel WWE is essentially just shit in the bed with this and just kind of like you said, trying to milk milk this way too much, and it's becoming skim milk, bro. Like this is like you could have gone like matter of fact, like bro, if you would have
Perfect
given
metaphor.
if
Perfect
you
metaphor. Skim
if
milk.
if you would have given me the creator vibes a couple of pay-per-views ago, I would have fixed this problem for you. But no, no, you wanna do all this extra stuff. You wanna have what is it called? You want to have Jey Uso betray Roman. You could have simply fixed this whole issue if Jay would have turned on Jimmy. It would have made it 20 times more interesting. Or matter of fact, if Solo would have turned on Jey Uso and Jimmy and then Roman, or you could have gone so many different ways. But no,
I think I figured something out. I think whomever is in charge of booking this, maybe Paul Heyman, maybe Triple H, maybe Vince McMahon, maybe Baron Corbin, maybe Dana Brooke, I don't care. Somebody likes video games. Because every time after a Bloodline match, it seems like it's almost like you have your cutscene. Afterwards, it's like you press A, B, X, Y, X, Y. Oh, there you get the cutscene. And there it goes. Cinematic. The only thing they have to do is kind of make the screen like widescreen. Just cut it up whenever it starts. Because come on, it's pointless. It's so freaking pointless.
but anyways, let us know what your thoughts was on Money in the Bank. Leave them down in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Hey, hit us up with a tip if you can. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, have a good night. We'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.
Bye.